Hello and thank you for joining us today in the Lovett's boardroom. My name's Paul Barnes and with me is Becky, Gill. We thought it'd be quite useful for our landlords just to update them on a few matters which are obviously in the news currently. So Becky, you just thought we'd go through the Renters Reform Bill.
Well, it's now called the Renters' Rights Bill in actual fact, so there's been a change with the new government as to what the bill's called. In essence, it's pretty much exactly the same as the old one. There are some slight differences, but what we're looking at is all the tenancies will become assured tenancies. So assured short-hold will no longer exist. Everything will be assured. The big headline that has been splashed all over the news is the abolition of the Section 21 notice. That's sort of the big headline act that everybody's heard about, which isn't going to be a problem because we've always got the Section 8 notice that we can rely on.
Okay, and do you think at the moment the courts can handle those notices going through Section 8 notice?
Absolutely not, no. The difference is that every Section 8 has to have a court hearing to be argued as to the reason why you're serving the Section 8. Court times in London are already a year.
Okay, interesting. And obviously at the moment we don't know the true facts, but these are sort of the headline aspects that are being put forward to us, aren't they, currently?
These are what are actually detailed down in the white paper that is currently going through Parliament at the moment. We don't expect there to be any major changes, but there may be some changes that by the time it actually gets through the readings in Parliament, then the Houses of Lords, before King Charles actually signs on the dotted line.
Okay. And pets, I think I've seen a couple of headlines which refers to changing how we can accept pets.
Yeah, absolutely. So no longer will landlords be able to say no to pets. It will be a case that if a tenant requests a pet, if there is a master lease overriding, then they'll be able to say no. But they're also setting out timescales in which the landlord's got to respond as well. Okay.
And tenant notices as well, I think that's going to change, isn't it, into the legislation?
Yeah, both landlord and tenant notices are going to be increased. We're still waiting to hear the exact timescales, but it's looking like 2 months from the tenants. And then, as is the same with the Section 8 now, depending on what grounds you use will depend on what notice, but the notices are changing in the timescales.
I think it's to make people clear we are keeping up to date with any changes which may come forward. I think we're all waiting for what may come in 2025. We're here to help. Any further questions, and obviously please let us know. We're happy to answer them for you. We'll probably be doing a few more updates in the next up and coming months to give you hopefully some excellent advice. So yeah, please get in touch if you feel you would want more information. Becky is reading it's quite a lengthy document, isn't it?
226 pages, and it's all been read and documented.
Yeah, so Becky's doing that reading. I'm not doing that, I can assure you. But get in touch. We're happy to help, and obviously from our point of view, we'll be on the ball when it all gets announced.